This is the Woman on Fire Radio, Friday 5. Hey Disruptors, welcome to the Woman on Fire Radio Show. I am your host, Lunnie-Thomas, Certified Life and Leadership Coach. It is my honor to spend this time with you. Each Friday, we come to you straight from the arena to deliver a little nugget of inspiration to ease you into your weekend. Are you ready? Let's go. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm glad you came back. You know, I've been thinking a lot about grace lately. American author Brennan Manning said that grace is sufficient even though we huff and puff with all our might to try and find something or someone that it cannot cover. Grace is enough. I think that often we mistakenly view grace as an ideal to be reserved for religious or spiritual conversations. As Brennan pointed out, we try with all of our might to find something that grace cannot cover. Oftentimes, that something or someone is ourselves. We seem to give grace to others without a second thought. To the woman who steals the gas pump that you'd waited 10 minutes for, or the teenager who's just given you the side eye for no apparent reason, or to the store clerk who barely acknowledged you in the checkout line. But when it comes to ourselves, no grace for you. We huff and puff through our personal arenas, striving for perfection, knowing that it's literally impossible, but we try anyway. And then we rate ourselves poorly when we fail to reach the mark. We work ourselves to the point of exhaustion, we push ourselves from one situation to another, and then we feel guilty because we weren't able to cram 7 days of life into 2 days of our weekend. We lie awake at night, or we wake early in the morning to add more and more things onto the mental to-do list that's starting to resemble a scroll of some kind of never-ending list of commandments. We worry that our homes aren't clean enough and our children aren't accomplished enough. And oh my gosh, the baby is going through some phase where he won't eat anything but peanut butter. And why isn't my dog as cute and as happy as the one on the commercials? And then there's social media as we become consumed with a bad case of phobia, fear of becoming irrelevant. And oh my goodness, I must post more stuff. Stop. Just pause for 1 minute. You've been tough on yourself, maybe for all of your life, but when was the last time you actually gave yourself a little grace? When was the last time you gave yourself a pass? Hey, I get it. I do. You are busy and there are a lot of things competing for your attention. Most days you handle it just fine and you move from thing to thing like a boss. But then there are the days, the graceless days when you just want to run and hide. The days when you're doing your best to cope with everything you've been given in life. Stop. Begin where you are. Forget what happened yesterday or a week ago or even a year ago. Give yourself grace. Cover yourself in it. Hide in it. Grace is enough. Ignore that annoying voice that points out all of the ways that you've fallen short or not met the mark. So what? You're not perfect. Nobody is. Grace is enough. Not in a religious way, but in a human way. We try, we fail, we fall hard, but we get back up again. We brush off our emotional skin knees and we cover them with grace. Grace is being open to your humanness and accepting you as you are. Grace is finding strength in your humanness. Accept your stumbles. It doesn't require permission from anyone but you. You are enough. Grace is enough. So that's it for this time, Disruptors. Thanks for joining me. The Woman on Fire show publishes every other Monday, and our Friday Fives are published every Friday to give you just a little something to take you into your weekend. So until next time, bye-bye. I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Woman on Fire Radio. To continue the conversation, please come over to my blog at www.thearena.online/blog. Or if you'd like to schedule your own personal coaching session, visit me at www.thearena.online and select Coach with Me. I cannot wait to work with you. In the meantime, thank you and go out and disrupt something.